Jurors at Brian Cooper's trial watched him on videotape confess to killing Alisha Bromfield and her unborn baby girl.
And while she's asleep then, did you decide to kill her?
Yeah.
All right. And what did you kill her with?
His defense? Voluntary intoxication. Basically, Cooper said he was too drunk to be able to form intent when he committed the crime.
Our conclusion was that, yes, he had been drinking, but clearly not to the point where he was so incapacitated.
But the jury was deadlocked, and to the shock of many, the trial ended in a hung jury.
I don't know what more could have been brought forth. To me, we had dotted all our I's, we had crossed all our T's, we had answered all the questions.
Devastated by the decision, nobody was about to take this lying down.
You weren't giving up.
No.
You went back to the drawing board.
We went back to the drawing board.
And Alisha's mom, Sherry Anisich, was on a mission of her own.
You didn't roll over and swallow in your hurt and pain. You stood up and you fought.
Yes, never again did I ever want a parent, a friend, family to sit in a courtroom and hear alcohol being excused for anything. So the very next day, we woke up and we had a meeting with all of Alisha's friends and family, and that's when we started lobbying to change this law.
Former Chicago Tribune reporter Jeff Zazulowicz wrote about Sherry's new crusade.
When I met Sherry and interviewed her, she told me about this whole effort, and she just said, I don't want anybody else to be able to use this defense. She took the tragedy of a mother losing her child in such a violent way and channeled all that energy into this campaign to convince lawmakers to change this law.
And her hard work paid off. In an unbelievable feat, Sherry got the voluntary intoxication law banished from the books in Wisconsin and in 31 other states.
I don't know how she did it. I don't know where she found the strength. I don't know how I would have gotten out of bed every morning after suffering such a loss. And yet she did it.
But in a cruel twist of fate,
It did not go for his trial.
Cooper's voluntary intoxication defense was grandfathered in. He would be able to use that defense again in his second trial. But would yet another jury buy it? Almost a year later, trial number 2.
It was very hard to be sitting probably 4 feet away from the person who killed your best friend.
During jury selection, Sherry writes an impassioned letter to the district attorney.
I said, please go up there and fight like this is your own daughter.
Jurors would hear testimony from Brian Cooper, and in this trial, from wedding guests describing how inebriated he was or wasn't the night he killed Alisha. After about a week, the case went to the jury.
Within an hour, we had our verdict.
Guilty of 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide for the murders of Alisha and her unborn child.
When you heard that verdict read, how did you feel?
I think I cried for 30 minutes. I couldn't even stand up. I was shaking. This man will never hurt anybody again.
It was a wave of relief and a sense that I knew he wasn't going to get away with it.
He had to face the music
Yeah. He had to know that I did this and I am going to have to pay for this.
Brian Cooper is sentenced to 2 consecutive life terms. For all who knew and loved Alisha, the pain of losing her and her unborn daughter, Ava, will never go away.
What do you miss most about Alisha?
I miss just being able to call her. I guess I learned that you don't really realize how easy it is just to pick up a phone and talk to somebody until you can't do it anymore. I wish she would have not gone to the wedding.
She saw him for who he was, but too late.
Right, yep. Yeah, and that's just that it takes one, run wrong decision.
And Sherry, through her incredible heartbreak, wants others to learn from their tragedy.
I wish that girlfriend would have pressed charges because maybe he could have gotten the help that he needed then.
What you're saying is if you see something, say something.
Stand up and make a difference. You can help another family not go through the pain and the nightmare that our family is going through still.
To honor their daughter, Alisha's parents have started an organization called the Purple Project. Each year, the organization sponsors a young single mother for the entire first year of her baby's life, giving not only financial support, but also emotional support. For more information on how you can help out, just go to crimewatchdaily.com. I'm Chris Hansen. If you like this story, make sure you tune in every day to Crime Watch Daily. You can find where the show airs in your city at crimewatchdaily.com. Watch it live or record it on your DVR and watch it at night. And to all those criminals out there, remember, we are watching.